Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is the day of the 23rd of May I want to say Maple. 23rd of May. Um I just wonder, are you from Canada? If you are watching this video from Canada, I mean your energy really enters um my energy realm. If not, I can't find a reason why I'm gonna say Maple. Anyway, 23rd of May 2024. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is the right one, hopefully you can get something beneficial from this read. When Knight of Cups energy is about the improvement for today, it is important to remind us about what we strive for in our life. Um, there are times that we are very determined to pursue something that has a specific meaning or specific meanings in our lives. Um, in reality, we all grew up with a set of values that shape our reality. That can be related to our family values, our traditions, and the social norms in general. But Knight of Cups, sometimes they don't care about what the other thinks about them. Because Knight of Cups, it is closely related to our emotions. And everyone has different emotional needs. And even though people sometimes can share similarities, but what is truly linked to our emotions are what? The unique personal experiences in our lives. Perhaps we experience a certain event previously in our lives that shapes our vision for our future and the things that we would like to pursue. And sometimes the others would disagree us. They would think, why would we spend so much time on a particular person or a particular project? But we are doing it because we trust that there is a reason behind. And that reason is beyond simply realistic. It is about the belief. Knight of Cups it is a card about belief system. The belief system that we follow, we trust, we believe. That's why we go on pilgrimages to pursue our vision. So today is a day to remind ourselves about what we truly believe in. And because of the belief, that leads to our actions in the future. On a practical level, Knight of Cups can mean invitations. In tarot cards, in the tarot deck, Knight of the Knights usually they bring messages. So Knight of Cups can mean a message that is related to emotions, that is related to love. For some of you, you might receive love invitation today, and it's a good thing in general. But of course, Knight of Cups it is a minor arcana, so it can initiate something, but it takes effort and persistence to cultivate and to build the relationship into the future. As you can see, the mountain on the right hand side of this picture, it's ascending, which means it's getting more challenging in the future. So even though it's possible that we will receive invitations today, it doesn't mean it's gonna be smooth. It can be enjoyable, it can be loving, but it does not mean there are no challenges. But if we keep our expectation um, within a reachable limit, and also realistic about the expectations, it is likely that we can pursue something very meaningful in the future with this particular invitation. The downside of Knight of Cups is about too emotional, not realistic enough. So for whatever invitations that will happen today, I would suggest everybody to be very vigilant, but at the same time, proceed with passion and be careful and be detail oriented if you can. It depends from situation to situation because we we are all different people, and we can receive very different invitations, right? So you have to pick the one that is closest to your heart, and just bear in mind that um, do not wear a rosy glasses when you accept this invitation. I'm not saying you have to be pessimistic about it because it's not gonna help either. But um, you know, be practical and knowing that the road in front of you needs persistence to achieve and to be successful. Some of you might go through a journey today, and probably this journey will help you to fulfill some of your emotional needs, and hopefully you will choose the right place to go that will alleviate and improve your emotional well-being. Knight of Cups also, for some people, if you have been working very, very hard and living a life that feels very mundane and boring, then today is a day to think about the past times. Um, when you are a child, I mean, when you're a teenager, or maybe when you are a kid, where did you find happiness? Um, would that be inviting friends to your place? Uh, would that be inviting family or your loved ones to go for a picnic or something that has some kind of spiritual value. If that's the case, then today is a good day to do it again. For some of you, maybe you will consider doing something outrageous today, just to fulfill your personal quest because you see the value in doing so. Um, and if you are someone who has a lot of obligations and responsibilities on your shoulder, um, I encourage you to still try to um, make some space for yourself and try to negotiate a window of time with the others, with the significant others in your life, so that you can take some time off and to do something that you feel comfortable and feel um, rejuvenated. If you have someone in your mind you feel very connected with, and probably you did not have the courage to meet this person before, but today, if you can find a reason to contact this person, it is a good idea to do so. If you can find an appropriate reason to do so, and also bear the consequence if they reject. Because Knight of Cups can mean sending invitations or receiving invitations. So I don't know which scenario fits you, but you can initiate at the same time you can receive. So it depends on your situation because we all have unique situations, right? So if you have the courage and if you know you have to tie up loose ends with some people in your life, and if you are ready to take on the challenge and be brave enough, then the Knight of Cups energy might be a very good energy that will help you to break the ice. But as I mentioned, you have to be brave enough because the others, they have their life path and they have their own timing. They might be ready for this invitation or they might not be ready. So, but this is their freedom. This is their free will. It is also your free will to determine whether you want to initiate this invitation or you don't want to do so. Um, if you're very determined, you know that you have to invite. If unfortunately you get rejected, still you can recognize your own effort because you pay the effort. You being brave enough to take the initiative to do so. And you've tried your best and you will not have any regrets because you've tried your best. even if they reject, you are still victorious because you tried your best to do so. For some other people, if you don't have anybody who you would like to invite, you would like to send your invitations towards, it's possible that you will receive invitations. But I also encourage you to be careful. As always, be vigilant about the invitation, because invitation, they can bear a lot of meanings behind that. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be neutral. So it is necessary for you to determine for yourself whether it is good for you or not in the long run. Because, as I mentioned, it takes courage to pursue. It's not something that is simply easy, because Knight of Cups energy, I don't see it as simply easy because I mentioned about the mountains. So I recommend you to be realistic about it, and because I believe that there are challenges if you have a very different spiritual value with this invitation, then it's better for you to think twice before you accept the invitations. So I think this is all I want to share today, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and that helps a lot. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good day.